You know, I should really call this show, You Ain't Killing Me. That's what I should call the show today, because with these people not protecting themselves, they going to kill you. And that's the part that sets me off. Are they going to kill somebody we care about? I want to be around for another birthday. I got a birthday coming up tomorrow. I want to be around for my birthday. And I want you all to be around for yours too. But this, what we doing here, this is crazy. Not wearing a mask? Come on, man. DC, what's going on? How you doing?
Hey, Mike, I'm doing okay. I'm actually an RN. I live in Texas, the city. I live in Atascocita, but I work in Houston. And today, I can give you the stats for the state of Texas today.
Mm-hmm.
June 24th, 2020, COVID-19 rate in the state of Texas that was diagnosed, not the ones that are not diagnosed,
Right.
5,550. In the city of Houston, 987 were positive. We are at a surge capacity of 97% in Texas Medical Center. Texas Children's Hospital has had to open their doors to adults.
That's right. I saw that.
People, please, we cannot afford it. United States cannot afford it. Personally, as they always say, when United States get the flu, Black America get pneumonia.
You better talk to him, Niecy. I'm telling you.
Please. And what they don't understand as medical personnel, we're getting tired now. It is wearing on us.
Yep.
And we're only a limited number of healthcare workers.
Right. I mean, you think about the millions of, have you thought about this, y'all, Niecy? There's millions of people in Houston. There's millions of people in all these cities. Do you all realize there's only hundreds of beds? Niecy, you better tell them.
Yes. And, you know, the hospitals and the medical center, we have the world's largest medical center.
Right.
And if we're at 97%, and those, and I tell people, the people that are reporting to the hospital right now, these are not people that just found out yesterday. This is back from June the 14th.
That's right. Yep.
So you still got another surge of 14 more days. What July is going to look like?
That's what I'm trying to tell people, man. This is why I needed to do this show. And Niecy and the rest of you all who are watching and listening, did you all see the Rachel Maddow show last night when she had those nurses? Man, when those nurses was like, we are getting devastated already, and this thing is just getting restarted again.
Exactly. We're getting tired.
And you know what else is sad, Denise or Niecy? They're starting to commit suicide.
Exactly. A lot of people don't know that. A lot of that is not being reported.
It is, and that's the part that really shook me yesterday when the nurses sent in a video to Rachel Maddow show. You all need to go back and watch it if you missed it. It's right at the beginning of the show. It was devastating, man. Imagine watching people die every day, Niecy.
And I told them earlier this year, I say, what's going to happen? They're going to open everything up Memorial Day weekend. People going to be everywhere like sardines.
Oh, you mean Independence Day, 4th of July?
Memorial Day in May.
Got you.
When they open up the beaches, this opening up, that I say, you know, that's the worst mistake they can do. You trying to get it under control. If they just waited to July.
That's all they have to do. That's all they had to do is just wait. They could have celebrated the 4th of July, could have been Independence Day for everybody coming back out again. That's all they had to do. The whole country, Denise, sorry to cut you off, the whole country, y'all, would be exactly where New York, Connecticut, and New Jersey is right now, and they have the worst rates in the country.
Exactly.
And
they're so busy worried about $1. Who you going to have? First of all, you're not going to have any jobs to go get $1 from if you don't get it under control. That female prime minister or whatever, her president in New Zealand, she shut it down until it became zero.
You know, I'm going to say something, and this is going to sound very, it's just honest. It's going to sound like me probably. I think that Donald Trump doesn't care how many people get sick or how many people die. And this is me being very direct. How many people die as long as he thinks it'll get him reelected. This is all nothing but about politics, and people's lives are at stake here, Denise. This is nothing to play around with.
And people better start taking like I tell them, don't let the White House run your house.
Ooh. Let me write that down. I'm going to use that one right there. Don't let That's a good one, Denise. That's hitting the home run.
Don't let the White House run your house. You better be smart enough to say, hey, you go out of here without a mask, don't come back.
That's it. Bottom line. Hey, Denise, thanks for keeping it 100 to the family in Texas, Arizona, Florida, South Carolina. Man, the rates are going up everywhere. Call in. What's going on? How you doing, Pamela, out of Indiana? What's happening?
Hey, I'm doing good this evening, Michael. Listen, I'm a retired nurse, and my heart hurts for healthcare workers that I worked with over the years to have to face and deal with this. And I have, unfortunately, on more than one occasion, been with somebody when they transition, and I cannot even fathom the level of them having to do this now. My mama had a saying once. She said, sometimes people don't believe fat meat is greasy.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I don't understand why people, they don't want to believe in their mind that this is not real when you can look on a day-to-day basis and look at these rates going up every day, just about every state.
Yeah, is it that they don't think it's real, or people just getting fatigued? I mean, I think some people think it's real. I just think they're tired.
You know, it could be a combination of both, but the reality is the stats and things that we look at every day, and the stats are there.
Mm-hmm.
And just because you don't want to pretend something is there is going to make it go away. And think about this. Okay, yeah, a second wave coming. What are we going to do when the regular flu season comes?
That's right.
And how close these symptoms are to the flu and whatnot. And how are we going to know, is this the flu or is this a surge of more COVID? You know, you got to think far past the second.
Let me just say this to interject, if you don't mind. My focus right now, again, if you all didn't see Rachel Maddow last night, please go back and check out the beginning of the show when she had the nurses on. The nurses are dropping videos everywhere now. And these nurses are devastated. I wanted you to stay on that point, being a former healthcare worker. These nurses had just gone through it. They just watched death. They didn't have PPE. They've been stressed out. They've been putting their families at risk, and now they're about to do it again, Pamela.
It's scary, Michael. It's really scary because at some point, with the healthcare workers being stretched far past what they're able to handle, it's only a matter of time before it gets them too.
Not only getting them in terms of getting them infected, but a lot of the healthcare workers, man, are committing suicide. This is a big thing. The EMT workers are talking about it in New York because they were devastated. The nurses are talking about it now. When you watch that much death, I've never seen anybody die. Hold on for a second. Can I talk to you for a second? I want to talk about that. Don't go anywhere, family. I'm not trying to be morbid, but I'm trying to make you all understand if you don't wear your damn mask, then you're going to have more people in the hospital. You're going to have more people on ventilators. You're going to have more people dying, and you're going to put our healthcare workers under stress. I call it the second wave, Pamela, but it's really not a second wave. This is the same first wave.
This is true. Because they never really took it seriously. Mm-hmm. You know, everybody got all frantic and upset, and for the most part, when they were able to get out and just get your essentials, you seen people with their masks on, with their gloves, being conscientious. And then when they begin to ease up a little bit, well, okay, people, it's over. You know, so we can do what we want.
Even the president is saying it's over. It's dying down. What are you talking about? But let me get back to this point, and I need everybody to pay close attention to what I'm about to ask Pamela. Because, again, I'm doing this show because of a segment I saw on Rachel Maddow, where the Rachel Maddow show on MSNBC, I got to give her credit, where the nurses were dropping videos about what they're going through right now and how some of them are suicidal, and we know many doctors have already killed themselves because they're seeing so much death. Pamela, I've never seen anybody transition. Talk to me about that.
Look, it's a hard thing to watch under what would you consider a normal circumstance. You know, somebody with a terminal illness, you know, somebody simply of old age. But when you're talking about kids, young adults, all ages, all spectrum, dying at the drop of a hat.
And what do you, and I hate to be morbid again, how many people would a person working in the IC unit see transition a day compared to what they're seeing now with COVID?
Oh, my God. I can't even imagine what they're seeing now. You know, I can't even imagine.
Let me try to get, hey, Pam, if you don't mind, thank you for hitting me up.
Michael, it's Renee.
Hey, Nene. What's happening, Renee? Talk to me. What's up?
You know we're not going to let these people kill us, Michael. No.
Can you afford it, Renee? I mean, when I asked the question, can we afford another shutdown, I want you to address that and talk to me about the healthcare workers who are about to go through hell all over again.
They are really fixing to catch it. I have a girl that works over here part-time. She works at a nursing home full-time, and, I mean, it's horror stories over there. They're getting COVID patients in from the hospitals because the hospitals are overworked. They have no more ICU units, so they're shipping them over to the nursing homes. And guess what? They're not giving these girls any extra PPEs or anything to work. Isn't that crazy?
All over again.
And they're like telling me, you know what, I'm getting ready to quit. Girls are walking out. People are afraid to come to work. You get on, you come in for your shift. People are not showing up because they're afraid. And we haven't even peaked yet.
I just thought about what you just said, that there's people who are not going to be coming to work. There's some nurses going to be like, oh, no, I'm not going through this again. And then what's going to happen if the nurses aren't there? If the nurses stop showing up, man, this could get a lot uglier than I thought. I never thought about nurses just saying, I'm not doing this again.
Yeah, and then they're lying to them. They're lying and promising them bonuses, and they get their check, and the money is not on the check. Come on now.
Oh.
You just promised me that you're going to give me $50 an hour more to stay over off of my already 12-hour shift and work 4 more hours because somebody didn't show up for their shift, and then when this girl gets her check, the money is not on there.
See, that can't happen. You have them in there risking their lives. And look, I'm going to tell you what's going to really set y'all off. Y'all going to be throwing stuff at the TV. When you find out they don't have enough respirators, they don't have enough masks, they don't have enough. Y'all going to be like, wait a minute. Didn't we just? Yes, we just went through it. And I'm telling you right now, they're already doubling up on their PPE still right now before this thing even takes off yet, Renee.
Mm-hmm. We're going to have a food shortage. We're already trying to buy supplies now. I have to have 3 months worth of supplies here in my home for my residents. So if they don't have if they're not out there, you can't get them. Yep. Then the prices are gouged. All
right, here we go with the toilet paper. Here we go with the toilet paper again. Y'all going to start buying toilet paper. Renee, they going to start buying toilet paper again. Come on now. Are we going to go through the toilet paper thing again? God
I got
dog
enough
it.
paper to last to the end of the year.
Oh, man. Look, I'm going to go so I can go get some toilet paper right now because y'all ain't going to buy up all the toilet paper again. Renee, thanks for hitting me up. I appreciate it. Hit me up. What a day. Renee just put something on my mind. I'm thinking people are going to start bum rushing the stores. We about to do this again. I'm telling you, people are going to start rushing to the grocery stores again. Me first. I'm probably getting ready to go out right now and get some groceries. I'm going to get some toilet paper today for y'all rush up in there and get it. On a serious note, we're really back here again. We're literally going to be worse off than we were the first time, having learned nothing. Young people not wearing masks. I've seen a lot of my brothers and sisters out there, African Americans who are the most at risk, not wearing masks. Then you got the Trumpsters because they following this crazy man's lead. You ain't killing me. That's my motto. And you better make it yours too. Protect yourselves, family. Have a good night. Thank you all for tuning in and be safe as possible. And go get some toilet paper because I'm on my way to the grocery store now. Have a good night, family.